Hey, Battle Fanatics. I am a little late to the game, but I have finally picked up a copy of Cowboy Bebop Space Serenade. It's a deck building game, and I was at the Ottawa Comic Con. I saw it for sale, marked down, and just a little bit of a haggle. I got it for an amount that I was okay spending. So, luckily for me, reviews online seem to be very positive. It is a deck builder, which I am very much a fan of. And the artwork, of course, matching the original animated series. So let's take a look inside. All right, so we have the Big Shot Guide for Bounty Hunters. That's going to have all the rules in it. It's a bit more complicated looking than I had thought from watching the play-ons. There are... Oh, we've got little standees, but I believe this also has figures. Yeah, it also has the figures. And so we get the little spaces for the decks, including the wound deck, and also the card that you the cards that you buy from. So the I guess the marketplace. So just a little bit of a close up on the figures. So of course we've got Jet, I believe. Yeah, there's Vicious, there's Spike Spiegel, Faye Valentine, and of course there's Edward. And I don't see Ein, but Edward and Ein are a package duo, so they work together. They are one character. So we have the very different planetary influences. We've got Vicious's health, and I'm not sure. This might be the Wulon symbol, but it's got the various badges. So there we go. The various planets, and it's actually for fuel cost to reach the various planets. It moves up along there until it resets. If it gets to a reset, whoever the criminal is here, the bounty that you're looking for, they will be relocated or they'll get away. So we get that for 3 different planets. And then of course we have the main base, which is always going to take just one fuel to get back to, and that is the Bebop itself. The various player cards, as you can see, it's Radical Edward, but I believe the figure for Radical Edward also includes Ein. There we go. So very good quality. Might need a little bit of a trimming before I paint it. Faye Valentine. Vicious. Of course, it's hard to get the cop out. There we go with Jet. And Spike Spiegel himself. So there we are. So all kinds of little things. These are the markers that go on the planets to indicate the fuel required to go there. So all of that is there. We've got Radical Edward, Faye Valentine, Jet Black, and of course Spike Spiegel. So that's the 4 player characters, and now we have 2 bundles of cards. I'm going to just go into this one first because it has the Big Shot. So these are the bounties, and there's probably an easier way to open this. the difficulty of getting rid of your fingernails, trimming your fingernails. So okay, so we have the various bad guys. They come associated with a planet generally, and there's the bounty to get them. So yeah, this affects what planet they go onto at the beginning. So there's Ganymede, Earth, Mars, and a little bit more Earth. Okay. So there are those. Then we have the various decks. Now, the player cards are color coded. So this is a bust. And there is the detective skill, the interview. Basically, if you're trying to find somebody, you can do it with this attribute. Gas is also an attribute. And you see that this is like a Faye Valentine card, but at the same time, if you have played a purple card, I believe, that allows you to change something on the planet. So I'll have to go through all the iconography. Just like a basic Faye Valentine card, comes with 2 oil and 1 Wulan, which is again the money. And yeah, so there's the various color-coded decks for the various people that you can play for. I'm going to have to go through that and sort it. And and then you also have the wound cards. When you try to use combat to bring someone in, you get wound cards, and they begin to sort of bloat your deck. So when you're drawing your 5 cards to play, you may have these among them, which are going to be useless to you. So you do want to kind of do what you can to make sure you don't get any of these, but at the same time, these cards are can be removed by other card actions. So there's also some generic cards as well for a few Wulongs, and you can see if you play this card, you have a Wulong, and you can also, because it's just a basic card, you could pay 3 Wulongs to remove it from your hand later in the game when you have better cards. So those are some of the basic generic cards that you have off at the beginning. And then you have also the starting decks for the various players. As seen in all of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So there is 5 spots for a total of 6 decks, which is probably not the most efficient use. And we have these. So basically, the deck, the box looks fairly organized, but I might want to take a moment to figure out how everything goes in. All right. Thank you very much, Battle Fanatics. I've been Paul Ash. Remember, I love you all.